Hey everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. So guys, we have a brand new mega sale that starts today, March 26th, and goes through Tuesday, April 1st of 2025. I don't know about you, but I'm really excited about this deal that is happening. Now, just to caution you, this is not going to be my normal video where I'm very detailed and I am looking at every single thing pretty much for hours in the morning, getting up at 3:30. I'm actually somewhere in the middle of, or I should say in between Northern Kentucky and New York City at this point. We are traveling. We left Tuesday night. We're going to leave. I'm making this video on Tuesday, so I'm pre-recording this on the 25th. I've gone through the ad and done as many matchups as I possibly can for you. And we're traveling to get to New York City. My daughter is going to be doing a choir thing, and eventually she's going to sing in Carnegie Hall. We're going to go see Wicked on Wednesday night. Lots of great things are going on. So I'm super excited, but I did not want to leave you all hanging with no video at all. So I do have some matchups for you, and I'm hoping that I'm able to make another video or two while we're on this trip. So do me a huge favor, because I may just, honestly, on the trip, we might be driving. If I find a good deal, I might just jump on with a live and just tell you about it. No special graphics or anything. I'll just tell you about the awesome deal. So hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss that video that might pop up for you as we're driving, because I'm going to be doing research in the car. I'm just not going to be able to have access to the internet to get everything going to get a video up. But I sure as heck can do a live in the car and just let you know what's going on. So hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of my videos, and we're going to jump into this. All right, so just a quick reminder, 4 times the field points or 2 times the field points do start on Friday, March 28th. Go ahead and clip these coupons right now so you do not forget about it and you do not miss out on that 4 times the field points. Now, if you're new to the channel or you're new to couponing at Kroger, kind of the idea is you want to start making your list today on Wednesday and, by Friday, have it ready to go. If you're a 4 times the field points person on Friday only, then you definitely want to go shopping on Friday. If you are a 2 times the field points person for the weekend, you can kind of decide which day would work best for you, or you can wait until a little bit later, see if any more deals pop up before you head to the store. So make sure that you have those clipped so you don't miss out on that extra savings at the pump. All right, we're going to start out with the new mega sale. This is buy 5 or more participating items. You can mix and match those items, but you have to have a minimum of 5 participating items. And then once you get to checkout, $1 per item comes off. Now, it's just a sale price. We can easily pair these with coupons. They can be manufacturer or store coupons. That means they can be just digital coupons. They can be coupons from the Sunday newspaper inserts. They can be coupons from coupons.com even. But make sure that you have your coupons ready to go. And then we can also pair them with rebate apps. My favorite 2 rebate apps are Ibotta and Fetch. But there's other great ones out there, Shopkick, Swagbucks, Merryfield, and so forth. My links for my referral codes are in the description box below. Please sign up today using those. It helps me to keep making these videos for you, and it also helps you out by giving you some extra savings when you submit your first receipt. All right, let's jump into this. All right, so the very first deal we have here is the Pillsbury Grands Biscuits, Crescent Rolls, or Cinnamon Rolls 8 count. You can grab 2 or 4 of them. They are regularly priced at $3.49. They're on sale for $2.99, and they're mega sale for $1.99 each. Now, out of pocket, we're going to pay that $3.98, and then we're going to take that receipt, we're going to submit it to Fetch. Now, if you just purchase 2 of them, you'll only get 400 points back on 2, and it's limited to 3 times. If you happen to decide to pick up 4 of them, there is the 600 points back on 4, limit of 2 times. Now, that is a General Mills products across the board. We're going to see this used in several different scenarios with different products. So you might actually end up hitting that 600 points if you're purchasing more than just these 2, General Mills products. Anyway, if you're just buying 2, it's going to be $3.58 total or $1.79 each. Obviously, it could be a little bit less if you happen to hit that other Fetch threshold there. This is a box top product, so make sure you submit to the box top app. Next deal we have is the Annie's Mac and Cheese. Now, these are regularly priced at $1.99, and they're part of the mega sale for 99 cents each. Now, grab 5 of them for this deal. That leaves your out of pocket at $4.95. There is an Annie's rebate, which I will link in the description box below, for $5 back on 5 products. Now, awesome that this is under $1 each, so that's going to make it completely free. But it gets a little sweeter because that fetch rebate that I was telling you about, the 600 points back on 4, it's a limit of 2 times, makes this completely free and a 65-cent moneymaker for you. Again, with being a box top product, you want to make sure you submit to that box top app and earn money for your local schools. Another deal that we have is the Betty Crocker potatoes. So those boxes of potatoes, now they're regularly priced at $1.99 and they're on mega sale for 99 cents. And that right there is a good deal. Now, if you happen to grab 4 of them for that fetch threshold rebate, it's going to be out of pocket at $3.96, and then you're going to get 600 points back, which is roughly 60 cents. The final cost ends up being $3.36 total, or 84 cents each. Again, a box top product, so submit to the box top app. Now, with all that being said, although we've had a couple different products that fall under that fetch threshold, if you mixed and matched those and got to 4 or 8, because it's a limit of 2 times, then you wouldn't necessarily have to buy 4 of the Betty Crocker potatoes. You could do 1 or 2 just to fill in the gaps of the other items that you've purchased. Speaking of box tops, if you are not aware of what box tops are, it's a really great program in order to give money back to the local schools. So what you want to do is sign up today using my referral code. Make sure you use a referral code. Do not skip out on that. When you use a referral code, your school of your choice gets 25 bonus box tops. That's $2.50, and the school of my choice also gets that 25 bonus box tops for $2.50. And even if you don't use my referral code, use somebody's referral code. Now, mine is a coordinator referral code, so I do give you a little bit extra, but I get it if you want to try to help somebody else out. Anyway, it's linked in the description box below if you want to use that. All right, next matchup we have is the Nabisco Ritz crackers. Now, these are regularly priced at $4.29. They'll be on sale for $3.99 and mega sale for $2.99 each. Pay that out of pocket. We have a fetch rebate for 1,200 points when you spend $12. It's a limit of 1 time. So it makes the final cost $2.99, which is that out of pocket, or possibly less if you happen to hit this. And the reason why I say that, we're going to see some other products like the Oreos, and we're going to see Chips Ahoy a lot later in the weekly digital that will be a part of this. So you may not want to spend $12 in Ritz alone. You may want to mix and match these in order to hit that $12 threshold there. So anyway, $2.99, possibly less, depending on how we do the math. So the next one is going to be the Nabisco Oreo cookies. Now, these are regularly priced at $4.99. They're part of the mega sale for $3.99. Pay that out of pocket, and then Fetch has that 1,200 points back on $12. Limit of 1 time, leaving you at $3.99 each, or possibly less on the Oreos, as long as you hit that Fetch $12. The next deal I have for you is the Huggies Baby Wipes. Now, these are 168 to 192 count. These are regularly priced at $6.99. They're on mega sale for $5.99 each, and that's what you would pay out of pocket. And then you can take your receipt, submit it to Ibotta. It's only 25 cents back on 1, limit of 1 time, but still, a little bit of savings there, and possibly could hit a bonus. But $5.74 would be your final cost. Now, also look out for this 2-off-1 savings for you digital coupon that I have. That will vary from account to account. If that happens, then you'll be getting these for $3.74, which would be a really good deal. All right, I know that that's not a lot of mega sale deals, and I apologize, but that's all I have available to me as I'm pre-making this video. Like I said, I may bring you a couple of live videos with some great scenarios from the car ride to New York City. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I will work on those in the morning as we are driving. All right, so we do have a great promotion that's going on. This will be a digital coupon. You should be able to clip it this morning as you're watching this video, but it's 33% off of all Easter candy. Okay, so that includes those Starburst jelly beans, which are amazing, the Reese's eggs, and so forth. Let me show you a couple of scenarios from the ad that you could match up with. Okay, so this is specifically from the ad preview. I actually put out an ad preview yesterday morning with the entire ad, the full ad. And this was in the very last page of that. So, for instance, the M&M candy that's $4.49, the Nerds $4.49, the Hershey's candy there that's $4.49. Those prices will now be $3.01 with that 33% off. For anything that's $2.99, the Sour Patch Kids bunnies, and I'm assuming the Andes mints are also part of the Easter, but I'm not 100% sure. Those would be roughly $2 each with that 33% off. And then anything that's $1.25, like those Peeps or the Twizzlers or the individualized Reese's eggs, are now going to be roughly 84 cents with that 33% off. Now, I have not seen the digital, but in general, from past precedents, these digitals 33% off will be of multiple uses. You'll be able to use it the entire week. It's good all the way till April 1st. So this is a great time to stock up on that candy. Another note is check your individualized coupons. I have the Savings for You coupon for $1.75 on Kinder Joy multi-pack 6 count, which is huge, and it should be connected to that 33% off. So these are regularly priced at $8.99 on sale for $7.99, assuming that sale price still lasts into next week or today. With the 33% off and the $1.75 off, it would end up being about $3.60. That's a great bit of savings there for you. So check and see if you happen to have that digital coupon. Also, please take note that Fetch does have a rebate for M&M's, Starburst, or Dove Easter candy. It's not a huge amount. It's only 45 cents back, 450 points back on $9. But if you're spending that anyway, you might as well submit it to Fetch and get that back regardless. So if you are getting close there or whatever it might be, I know the M&Ms on the last page, it wouldn't take much. It would only take three of the M&Ms, and possibly if you're buying the other stuff like Starburst or Dove, you could probably easily hit that price. So a good little extra savings there from Fetch. All right, so we did have this in our ad preview from yesterday. It was not in the original ad preview. I am not a big fan of the shortened ads with only a couple of pages. We're missing out on a lot of things. So I'm glad I put together that ad preview. I obviously have not read your feedback because I'm recording this on Tuesday of whether or not you liked that Tuesday ad preview where it gives the full entire ad. Let me know in the comments again if you haven't already, if you prefer that, if you want to see that every Tuesday or maybe just the Tuesday before the new sale starts. But we do have a save 10 instantly when you buy 2 participating household items. So this is a mix and match type of thing. You can buy like one of the Tide there, the Tide laundry detergent 132 ounce for $19.99, and throw in some Pampers diapers there for $28.49. Well, $10 comes off instantly or $5 off of each product, making the Tide now $14.99 and making the Pampers $23.49. So that's how you can save that money. Now, you can put coupons with this. If you have any kind of coupons, they can be store or manufacturer coupons, pair them with this, and we've got an amazing deal. So the only matchup that I'm going to highlight for you is going to be that Kleenex matchup. It's such a good deal. So you want to grab 2 of the Kleenex facial tissue 6 count, regularly priced at $10.99. The total would be $21.98 normally, but $10 comes off instantly because we're buying 2. That leaves that final cost at $11.98 total or $5.99 each, which is just $1 per box. Now, with the Kleenex brand individualized boxes, they're regularly priced at $2.29. So obviously you're saving a ton of money by grabbing these 6-packs. And even if you wanted to say, hey, I don't need to buy name brand, I'll just buy the Kroger off brand, you're still going to save more money per box by doing it this way on the name brand Kleenex than to grab an individualized Kroger facial tissue box for $1.79. So that's the best one I like. If you have any scenarios that you did or you know about, put them in the comments below and I'll try to give you a shout out if I use your deal. All right, so I do want to make sure you know about this promotion. I feel really bad, but I have no scenarios for you whatsoever. because I am pre-recording this. I do not know for sure what items are participating, what their prices or sale prices happen to be, if there are coupons that are pairing to them. So I'm not able to put anything together for you today. However, I'm hoping that between you guys making comments and leaving your own scenarios and me being able to work in the car, I might be able to do a live for you with a scenario possibly. But a spend 15 on the participating items for personal care products, save 5 instantly. We can pair those with coupons and rebate apps, and you can get some really amazing deals. So if you have anything that you put together or you've seen, let me know in the comments below, and I'll give you a shout out if I use your deal. All right, we're going to move into some Kroger deals. Now, again, this is based off of just the ad preview, but there's some pretty good ones that you want to know about. So let me show you. First and foremost, the Powerade and Body Armor singles that are regularly priced $1.67 are only 77 cents this week. Now, this could vary from region to region, so double check your region and make sure and see if you happen to get this Powerade or Body Armor for 77 cents. But this is a great individualized price for these products. You might be able to do better if you buy a multi-packs and there's some sort of big deal or scenario there. But in general, this is probably pretty good. So hopefully you're able to grab some of these and stock yourself up. All right, so we got quite a deal going on. So the Coke, Pepsi, or 7-Up 12 packs are regularly priced at $10.99. You want to grab 5 of them because the deal this week is buy 2, get 3 free. So your out of pocket, regardless of however you put your scenarios together, is going to be $21.98. Well, then you're going to get money back. Ibotta has a bunch of rebates on Coke products. So the Sprite or Coke is $1.10 back on one. Both of them are different rebates, but they're a limit of 5 times. We have an Ibotta rebate for the Canada Dry. It is the Fruit Splash Cherry Ginger Ale. It's $1 back on one. It's also a limit of 5 times. Then we have a 90 cents back from Ibotta for Coke Zero, limit of 5 times, and an Ibotta rebate for 60 cents back on Diet Coke. For each one of them, a limit of 5 times. There's also a fetch rebate for 3,000 points when you spend $3 on the Starry. So I put the final cost is as low as $16.48 total or $3.30 each, and that was if we had gotten 5 Coke and Sprite. That's kind of how I did that scenario. However, another way that you could do this is get 1 Starry and then get 4 of the Coke or Sprites, okay? And make sure you scan the Starry first so it rings up full price so that when you submit to fetch, you can get that 3,000 points back on $3. And then you could get the $1.10 back from the other ones. That might actually be a best case scenario deal, which again, I don't have the math all there for you. But that is an option for you as well to make it even cheaper. So, and of course, if you're like me and you only drink Diet Coke, then why buy all these other drinks and spend the money? Just buy your Diet Coke and get your 60 cents back, and whatever it is, it is. All right, the next deal we have is the Arm & Hammer toothpaste. These are regularly priced at $4.99. They're on sale for $3.99. Pay that out of pocket, and we do have an Ibotta rebate for $1.50 back on one. It's a limit of 5 times. It makes that final cost at $2.49 per toothpaste. I don't like this deal at all, but it is a matchup from the ad preview, so that's what I'm giving you. I'm letting you see it. I don't like paying for toothpaste, and I would not pay for this toothpaste. So if you do need this deal, maybe even check and see if you have any kind of like personalized coupons. Maybe you do have something that would make this worth the deal. Let me know in the comments, but there you go. All right, we're going to move into the 5-time weekly digital deals. I was actually kind of shocked at how many matchups I could do for you based off just the ad preview. And we've got some freebies and a moneymaker. Yeah, guys, you're not going to want to miss out on this. So remember, these digital coupons are not available to clip until Wednesday morning. So hopefully you should be watching this Wednesday morning. So you're able to clip them now. And these are just store coupons. They can be paired with manufacturer coupons. So just like I gave you that little spiel earlier, you can use any kind of coupons, whether they're these are store, you can use manufacturer coupons. So they could be coupons from the Sunday inserts. They could be other digital coupons that are manufacturer coupons, or they could be coupons from from like coupons.com, printable coupons, things like that. And they can also pair with rebate apps very easily. So I've got some matchups for you, which I was kind of shocked I was able to find as many as I could, but let's do it. All right, so just real quick, normally I give you a whole selection of what's going on, but in my ad preview or my region, I'm getting red, white, or black seedless grapes for $1.49 per pound, normally $2.49. I'm also getting private selection, Cara or heirloom, navel oranges, or the Minnesota Tangelos. In 3-pound bags are private selection blood oranges in a 2-pound bag. Those are going to be at $2.99, normally priced at $4.99. Again, my zip code is 41042, so if you want to log on to my zip code and download my digitals, let me know. If you have anything that's really good in your region, let us know in the comments with your zip code, but also make sure it's not region specific. If it's region specific, then it doesn't matter. We won't be able to access it. But if it's not region specific and you have something good, put it in the comments below. Also, meat. And let me tell you, I am excited about the Jimmy Dean, okay? Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to be one coupon. It may be 2 different coupons. That would be awesome, but it's probably going to be one. But Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage or the bacon at $2.99, this is a sweet deal. So you want to make sure that you stock up on this particular deal. We also have in my region the boneless bottom round roast or shoulder roast for $5.99 per pound, normally priced at $8.99 per pound. So that's another one to grab in my region. Now there may be other meat and produce deals that I'm unaware of because I haven't been able to see Wednesday morning. A lot of times we get coupons that are not advertised, especially meat and produce. So we'll have to wait and see when that happens. Of course, you are watching this when you can go look right now. So go look and see what you happen to have for your region. All right, so the first freebie deal I'm going to give you is the OGX shampoo and conditioner 13-ounce bottle. These are regularly priced at $7.99. You want to throw 2 in your cart. They're on sale for $7.49, but they're going to be $5.99 each with this 5-time weekly digital coupon. Make sure that's clipped. Also, make sure that your Kroger cashback is clipped for the 6 back on 2. Okay, not the digital coupon, but the Kroger cashback. We also have a printable coupon from coupons.com for 6 back on 2. Now, either way, even if your store does not accept a printable coupon, you cannot use the digital. It will not work on this scenario. For whatever crazy reason, Kroger's system will kick the weekly digital off because it makes it $5.99 and that 6 coupon is a cent more. Okay, than one product. And for some reason, only connect to one. So what would happen is it would take that $7.49 original price point or sale price point for one of them and take the 6 off of that. So you'd pay $1.49 for one, and then the weekly digital would apply to the other product at $5.99 if you happen to use that digital coupon. So it would be a little bit more, still get an extra savings there, but that's what would happen. So if you use a printable coupon, they both will ring up $5.99 and the 6 off will come off because it's a manufacturer coupon paired with a store coupon. So your out of pocket would be $5.98. And then you can take your receipt, you can submit it to Kroger Cashback for 6 back on 2. It's a limit of one time and makes these 2 completely free. Actually 2 cents of overage, but if you have any kind of tax, that's probably going to be in there as well. So really, really awesome deal here. Hopefully you're able to score this. Next deal we have is the Lubriderm Lotion 16 ounce. These are regularly priced at $10.49. They're on sale for $6.99, but they're just $4.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. Now, again, what I'm going to tell you to do is to, instead of clipping the digital coupon that we have available, is go and clip it as Kroger Cashback, okay? Clip it as a Kroger Cashback and then print the 3-off-1 digital coupon. That's going to leave you a printable coupon. I think I said digital. A 3-off-1 printable coupon. That's going to leave you with an out-of-pocket of $1.99, and then we're going to submit our receipt to Kroger Cashback, or it'll automatically submit because you have that clipped, and get 3 back on 1 there, leaving it as a final cost of completely free and $1.01 moneymaker. This is a really sweet deal. Now, let's say your store will not accept printable coupons, whatever the case may be. You can either leave this as a Kroger Cashback or you can use it as a digital, and it will still just be $1.99. Still a good price regardless, but if you can get it for that moneymaker, that's the way to go. Next deal we have here is the Maybelline mascara. So these are regularly priced at $8.29 for that, the pink with the green lid. I looked those up specifically. They're on sale for $6.99, but they're going to be $4.99 each with this 5-time weekly digital coupon. That's what you would have to pay out of pocket, then take it at receipt and submit it to Ibotta. We have a one-time use of 2 back on 1, making the final cost for this mascara $2.99, which is actually a really great deal. So great way to do this. Now, when I looked up the Maybelline New York Eye Cosmetics, it only excludes like 2 items. It's like the shadow is one of them. It's like smaller, very cheap items. So it should apply to any of the mascara that's participating in this weekly digital. So hopefully you can find something that works for you. Next deal we have is the Belvita breakfast biscuits 5 count. These are regularly priced at $5.29 per box. They're on sale for $3.99, but they're going to be just $2.49 each with that 5-time weekly digital coupon. So pay that out of pocket and then take that receipt and you can submit it to Ibotta. We have $1 back on 1 and it's a limit of 5 times. That leaves that final cost $1.49 per box. Great time, especially if this is something that you enjoy eating, to stock up. We also, and I've talked about this already, I told you we were going to see this deal, the Nabisco Chips Ahoy cookies. If you grab 2 of them, they're regularly priced at $3.99. They're going to be $2.49 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. Your out-of-pocket would be $2.49 each or $4.98 total. But then we have this fetch rebate specifically for the Chips Ahoy for 1,500 points back on 2. It's a limit of 1 time. And we also have a fetch rebate for 1,200 points back on 12. I've already told you, or $12, I should say. I've already told you about this when it came to the Ritz crackers and the Oreos cookies. So again, if you combined those deals together, you might hit that $12 threshold as well. But we definitely want to grab 2 for that 1,500 points back on 2, leaving the final cost at $3.48 total or $1.74 per bag, possibly less if we hit that second fetch rebate. All right, so the final deal of this video, and probably my most favorite deal, is the Coke, Pepsi, or 7-Up 2-liter deal. Now, these 2 liters have definitely gone up in price. They're regularly priced at $3.49. So $1.49, $2 off of each 2-liter is an amazing deal. Definitely going to grab all 5 of mine and my dad's. All right, so out of pocket is $1.49 per 2-liter. Now, we do have some Ibotta rebates to pair with this. So 35 cents back on 1 for the Coke Zero or the Canada Dry Fruit Splash. And then we also have 45 cents back on 1 for the Coke or Sprite 2 liters, or you have 25 cents back on 1 for any of the Diet Coke. And that could leave your final cost as low as $1.04 per 2-liter for the Coke or Sprite, and obviously you can do the math on the other ones there. But this is a really, really good deal because the name brand 2 liters have definitely gone up in price. Now, if you really want to go cheap, definitely look into the Kroger Big K brand sodas. They are, I think, $1, so it's a much better deal, but I can't stand the taste of them. I cannot do it. It's kind of gross. And so I have to have my name brand Diet Coke. So I'm not very brand specific, but when it comes to my soda, I have to have my name brand soda. So there you go. All right. So this is a great extra savings there. Hopefully you're able to score these. All right, guys, this is the end of the video. Let me know how you think about this video. I apologize that I know I'm not getting all of the nitty gritty really good deals, but I think there's plenty in this that you're getting some good deals. I kind of want to work as a community at this point. Those of you that have found deals or of your own, or you've seen them somewhere else, leave them in the comments and let's help each other out in order to save a ton of money. I will try to give you a shout out if I use your video in the next, or use your deal in the next video. And I greatly appreciate you guys helping me to do this. I just cannot wait for my daughter to sing in Carnegie Hall and go to her little competition. I say little, it's a pretty big competition in New York. And all the good things we're going to do. Of course, I will show you pictures. I will try to show you some video if I can without dealing with copyright issues, but all that kind of stuff, I'm definitely going to show you. So final question of the day. If you've made it this far, you're definitely awesome. But favorite deal, what is your favorite deal that you've seen in my video, or favorite deal that I did not post that we need to talk about? So again, one more quick note. If you're not subscribed, do that now. I'm going to possibly if I find some sweet deals, I'll try to make a little bit of a list. I may do a live from the car as we're driving and let you know about these couple of live deals, really good deals. We'll see. We'll see how it all works out. But I definitely want to make sure that you're aware of them. I can do research in the car on my phone and find those deals. I just am not going to have a way to use my computer and do what I do normally and upload it all. It's just not going to be able to happen because of, being in the car. So have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Like I said, hopefully I'll be back with you with a few more deals this week. But yeah, I'm excited about this new sale week. So I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. And yeah, make sure you're subscribed. Bye, guys.